Rondie Pottinger is a man of many talents and accomplishments. Born and raised in Manchester, Jamaica, May 7, 1973, he is the founder of SaveJamaica.com in 1995, which was later renamed Jamaica Good Life, a project dedicated to preserving and promoting the island's cultural heritage. As a visionary philanthropist, he has dedicated his life to promoting the positive aspects of Jamaican culture and history. His passion for photography led him to capture over 15,000 images of Jamaica's people and places. In addition to photography, he filmed over 700 videos to promote Jamaica's rich cultural heritage. Rondie Pottinger has an academic background in computer science, which he studied at the University of Rochester. He used this knowledge to build his own successful company, which he operated from 90 Park Avenue at the age of 23. He had Fortune 100 clients, such as Merrill Lynch, Bank of America, and Credit Suisse. Despite his success in the corporate world, Pottinger felt a deep sense of responsibility to use his skills and resources to help his native Jamaica. Rondie Pottinger spent over a decade building institutions virtually. He knew that he could change the poverty situation in Jamaica using virtual media and technology. He felt the need for a new challenge, which led him to build Jamaica Good Life with over 44,000 subscribers. Later, he met Clemson Brown, who showed him his basement containing over 10,000 hours of African history video footage. Pottinger later helped build the world's largest African history archive and became its director, with over 109,000 subscribers on the Transatlantic Production YouTube channel. With a cumulative view count of 18 million for both platforms, these initiatives did accomplish his goals. In addition to his work on Jamaica Good Life and Transatlantic Productions, Rondie Pottinger has also been involved in other philanthropic efforts. He has donated a portion of his art sale to cancer research, supported the Duncan Tree Foundation, and worked with various artists and musicians to promote positive change in Jamaica. He was recognized by the Queensborough president for his sale of artwork to benefit cancer research in Jamaica. His contributions to Jamaica were also acknowledged, and he was honored for his humanitarian efforts through his artistic endeavors. These achievements garnered recognition from 2.6 million residents. Rondie Pottinger's trip to Africa in 2018 was a transformative experience, as it exposed him to the rich and vibrant culture of the continent. While there, he was able to secure land for the Marcus Garvey Library, which will serve as a valuable resource for scholars and researchers interested in African history and culture. Upon returning to the States, Pottinger focused his efforts on promoting African-based history education through the Transatlantic Production YouTube channel, which had amassed over 10 million views. His teachers are renowned scholars such as Dr. Henry Clark, Dr. Yosef Ben Yochanan, and Dr. Ivan van Sertima, all of whom were committed to reprogramming the consciousness of people of African descent by teaching them about their rich cultural heritage. Pottinger's involvement in charitable endeavors has had a significant impact on the lives of Jamaicans, in addition to his work with Jamaica Good Life and the Transatlantic History Project. He and his supporters demonstrated the potential of using the internet to bridge the diaspora with local people by undertaking various charitable initiatives. These included providing hearing aids for a 95-year-old principal, helping farmers obtain driver's licenses, and assisting illiterate farmers with obtaining birth certificates. They also helped single mothers with their businesses, among other initiatives. One iconic charity program that Pottinger and Jamaica Good Life supporters involved doctors flying in on a private plane to Jamaica to provide medical assistance to the sick in Port Royal. These achievements were made possible due to the virtual bridge that was built between professionals to serve the people, and they served as a blueprint for other YouTube charity programs to follow. In 2005, Pottinger produced a documentary called Spotlight on Trenchtown, which led to a sports professional from Canada offering a soccer scholarship to a young man in Trenchtown. Trenchtown is known for its unique musical heritage, but it also boasts one of Jamaica's greatest visual artists, Henry Eccleston, who was encouraged by Bob Marley to continue his artwork. Pottinger was responsible for digitizing Eccleston's work, which represented Trenchtown, and the proceeds from the sale of these works were donated to the Trenchtown Development Association. Pottinger's work has also been featured in the Canarsie Courier, a local newspaper in Brooklyn, where he collaborated with artist W. Henry Eccleston. This collaboration brought together two artists with a shared passion for promoting cultural diversity and preserving the traditions of their respective communities. Pottinger's commitment to Jamaica and its people extended beyond just photography and video. He recognized the importance of preserving the country's herbal traditions and knowledge, leading him to establish JamaicaHealthBox.com, a successful business that provided natural remedies and health products based on Jamaican herbs and plants. Through his various projects and initiatives, Rondie Pottinger's impact on Jamaica has been significant. SaveJamaica.com, Jamaica Good Life, has amassed over 8 million views to date, highlighting the positive aspects of the country and promoting tourism and investment. His work recording the elders and their cultural knowledge has helped preserve Jamaica's history and traditions for future generations. Pottinger's efforts to promote land ownership and farming have also been critical in fostering economic development and self-sufficiency. Through the Jamaica Good Life Farmers Initiative, he encouraged unity and collaboration among farmers to work towards common goals and improve their livelihoods. His work reflects a deep commitment to nation-building and promoting unity among Jamaicans. His legacy serves as an inspiration to others who seek to make a positive impact on their communities and promote the cultural heritage and traditions of their people. Pottinger's vision of building a better Jamaica extended to empowering inner-city youth and providing them with the tools and resources to succeed in the digital age. He recognized the potential for e-commerce and digital entrepreneurship to create opportunities and generate income, and he worked to ensure that the youth of Jamaica could access these opportunities. One component of Jamaica Good Life focused on providing training and education to young people on how to leverage online platforms to market and sell their products. Rondie Pottinger's innovative approach was to help these youths build profitable businesses by providing them with the skills and knowledge needed to succeed in the modern world. His movement rallied behind his philosophy of agenda unity, which emphasized the significance of distant unity and collaboration in accomplishing common objectives. By focusing on a common agenda of land ownership, farming, and economic development, Pottinger sought to foster a sense of community and collective purpose among Jamaicans. During his visit to Trenchtown in 2005, Rondie Pottinger witnessed the poverty that plagued the community and was moved to act. He developed an idea called Poor No More, with the aim of empowering young individuals to generate income. He continued to seek out individuals who shared his long-term vision and acted as a catalyst for change. His 30-year plan began to bear fruit in 2013, when he started uploading videos and information about herbal medicine, cultural traditions, and farming to YouTube. Other vloggers were inspired by his work and began to replicate it, leading to the preservation and celebration of Jamaica's rich culture. The success of its original vision, SaveJamaica.com, has ensured that the next generation can access and appreciate the cultural heritage of Jamaica. Rondie Pottinger's pursuit of the liberation idea did not end there. His exposure to over 1,000 videos from Transatlantic Productions' TapVideo.com on YouTube helped him understand why the Jamaican people were spiritually stagnant. As a result, one component of Jamaica Good Life was to create playlists for inner-city youth to recondition their minds with historical knowledge. This initiative led him to discover the first Change and Balance camp in St. James. Rondie Pottinger gathered some fishermen who had turned from a life of crime and introduced them to African history through internet uploads. It took them a year to watch over 100 videos, but eventually, they began to develop a new mindset. Rondie Pottinger coined the phrase, #the new black mind, and has also created other phrases like agenda unity. With his background in marketing, he was able to use one word to direct attention to over 700 videos with the purpose of teaching African history to inner-city youths. In the future, inner-city youths will be able to type the hashtag #the new black mind and instantly access all the content that he has uploaded, which would later increase self-love. Rondie Pottinger's work has had a significant impact, but his efforts are ongoing. He has now built the Jamaica Health Box, with a desire to physically improve the lives of his people. Through his work with Jamaica Good Life and his travels to Africa, he was able to create a psychological impact on his audience. His belief was that media was the perfect weapon, having studied at the University of Rochester. He knew that once he could enter the minds of his people, they would take the initiative to progress positively in their cultural awareness and build the nation. To achieve this, he utilized films to preserve herbs culture and promote farming and land ownership. He also promoted African culture. Rondie believed that building a nation must start with the mind, spirit, and body of the individual. It was no longer about unifying in a group or committee, but about empowering individuals to build the nation. He recognized that the cultural influence of nostalgia could pull people back from the systems that they were sold, which demanded they give up their culture to be part of something else. The challenge, then, was to create meaningful content in a world to bring people back to their roots and focus on their moral culture. Rondie Pottinger has spent over 30 years working for Jamaica and Pan-Africanism, using media as the perfect weapon to change people's minds and culture. One of his final goals is to travel through the inner cities with his team from St. James and present to young Jamaicans how to make money online without resorting to crime, promoting the concept of CCCV, reduce crime by increasing consciousness and cash flow using virtual tools. His work culminates in the idea of presenting this concept to the inner city youth, empowering them to take control of their lives, tapping into the 7 billion plus people in the world economy legally. Rondie Pottinger's dedication to helping inner city youth is admirable. By providing access to affordable technology, he is empowering them to tell their own stories, create their own content, and share it with the world. This not only gives them a platform for expression, but also helps to break down stereotypes and misrepresentations of their communities. Over the past decade, Rondie Pottinger has been exploring various mediums and technologies to determine what hardware would be necessary for inner-city youths to engage with the digital world. He has researched the cost of microphones, cameras, and laptops with good video cards, ultimately building a computer system that can be replicated for under $500 US. His aim is to provide interested individuals with the means to create their own radio and television content, even in home studios at an affordable cost. To accomplish this, he has built a television studio in a box and a radio studio in a box, with a particular focus on inner-city youths who may not have the capital to invest in expensive technology. Using cheap technology, inner-city youth can now create their own cartoons, design fashion, make websites, and connect with family abroad for payment activation. This system will reduce poverty and crime and increase productivity and learning. Rondie Pottinger's focus was to build a learning institution without leaving their physical location. This visionary aimed to create a blueprint for the future of his country by uploading his mind to the inner-city youth and empowering them financially and culturally. Through his photography, digital artwork, and philanthropic efforts, Pottinger has started a movement in Jamaica that has had a positive impact on the lives of countless people. His tireless work has helped to preserve and promote Jamaican culture and history, and his legacy will continue to inspire future generations to do the same. His dedication to preserving and promoting Jamaican culture and African history has earned him the respect and admiration of people all over the world. He is a true visionary and a shining example of what can be accomplished with passion, dedication, and hard work. His legacy serves as an inspiration to all those who seek to make a difference in their communities and to promote understanding and respect for cultural diversity. Rondie Pottinger's impact on Jamaica and its people is far-reaching and long-lasting. His commitment to preserving Jamaica's cultural heritage, promoting economic development, and empowering young people has left a legacy that continues to inspire and motivate others to work towards a better future for all. Rondie's dedication to his projects and his ability to bring people together under a common agenda have made him a true visionary and philanthropist. The legacy he has left behind will continue to shape the future of Jamaica for generations to come. To contact Rondie Pottinger, email rondiepottinger@gmail.com. To support his future programs, visit the www.jamaicagoodlife.com. Thank you for viewing.